Welcome to another show of Disney Friends on a Thursday afternoon, 6:05 p.m. live from where are you at, Chris?
Greenwood, Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana and Florida, and it's great to be here on a Thursday afternoon with you, Chris. And Al's coming up, and our special guest will be here shortly. What's going on, Chris? How you been, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. Really good. Before we get started, I just want to say, I think whenever we go into that, I lose my ability to see the chat. So I'm sorry. I want to just tell everybody hi, whoever's in the chat. So.
All right, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. It's all good, man.
I just don't want anybody to think, oh, Chris is just ignoring all of this, because I'm not. I just can't see any of you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're ignoring them? Are you sure?
I don't. I try not to.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. Maybe you're doing it on purpose. I don't know.
If something pops up, if you would just put it up there so I could read it, that would be great.
Oh, man. I got you. Well, we'll see what's ahead, and we're gonna talk to Megan obviously today. What's up, Disney Dad? Thanks for being here. Candy Mom, thanks for being here. And like I said, Al is taking care of some business, so he will be a little bit later. I'm excited. I've seen this young lady growing and growing little by little,
right?
And all of a sudden just went up in YouTube, Instagram. She's doing a lot of stuff. I mean, she's doing from Disney blogs, I guess motivation, travel, business. She's doing everything right now, and I love it. Been trying to get her on the show for a long time already, but our schedules all the time just not there.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our friend Megan from Megan Moves. What's going on, Megan?
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, great to be here. Good to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice meeting you, like face to face kind of thing, right?
For real, cool. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I've seen you're in Chris' channel a lot on the chat, and sometimes you pop in my live stream. Pretty cool stuff. I met you, or I learned from you. You were in a live stream with Jesus, I forgot. Travel.
Was it Main Street Explorers or
Explorers? There you go.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah. Them and that's where I started getting to you about your channel and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And again, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's do the Disney size for a little bit, and then we talk about the rest of the channel, because I think your channel is a complete channel, because in the sense of it has a little bit of everything. So that's pretty cool. It's not about this. It's just it's a complete package kind of thing, which I really enjoy it, and it's awesome. So let's talk about Disney real quick. So
yeah, for sure.
When you started loving Disney, you were a kid, or how's the story begin with you and your family and Disney, all this stuff?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's kind of funny because my family and I, we took some trips to Disney, but I definitely didn't grow up. I loved the movies and everything, Disney Channel, whatnot. But we didn't grow up with like family vacations to the park or anything. But anytime that I did go to the parks, if we were to go, randomly at times, I knew that I enjoyed it. And so I actually moved down to Florida here August of last year. So it's coming up on a year that I've lived down here.
Nice.
And I live about an hour from the parks, and I'm living on my own, and was looking for kind of a pastime, something that I could do for enjoyment, entertainment, and just kind of remembered, my love of Disney, and just thought, the parks are right there, really easily accessible. And so I was like, well, I have a Florida license. I can get the in-state discount. Why don't we just go ahead and become a pass holder? And so that happened in January. I became an annual pass holder, and that's kind of where my obsession, I guess you could call it, of Disney has recently started.
Oh wow!
Okay, that's awesome. And why all of a sudden YouTube?
Yeah, I guess that's funny too. So yeah, I started living on my own back in August of last year, and I just found myself as I was transitioning into this new stage of life. I was kind of looking for a hobby or something that I could do with all the free time that I had on my hands, especially since I moved away from home. I didn't have a ton of friends and everything, being in a new area. And so I was just thinking, what is a hobby that I could create? And I kind of remembered my love of creating videos in high school, and I never thought about having my own channel. And so whenever I started living on my own, I was just thinking, this is a new phase of my life that I think I'm going to want to remember. And I've never really been into journaling. So I was like, well, we could just make videos and do like vlogs and, be able to look back on it. And it kind of turned into this thing that instead of, it being for me, I kind of want to share, whatever it is I'm going through or, experiences I'm having, and if people are going through similar things. So that's kind of how it all started. And I didn't really know what I wanted. I knew I wanted to have a channel, but I didn't know what I wanted my channel to be on. And so I guess Disney was just a convenient thing that happened. I became an annual pass holder, and I was going to the parks by myself. And I was like, well, I see people do Disney vlogs. I've never vlogged in my life, but let's just go ahead and, try to do just let's walk around the park, tell people what we're doing, kind of record our experience and see how it goes. And that's kind of how it kicked off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. And it has to work out for you. I mean, like I said, when I met you the first time, you were, I think, like 100 and something. Now you're 513. So that's awesome. So what's your favorite park?
That's a hard one. I think if you would have asked me before I became an annual pass holder, I would have said Magic Kingdom, just because, Magic Kingdom, I think, that's the main part people think about, I guess, when you think about Disney. But Hollywood Studios is a close second, kind of a tie. It depends. I have a lot of Haunted Mansion is probably my favorite ride, but I love Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. So that kind of, it's kind of a tie there as far as my favorite park.
Right.
But
nice.
Yeah, I love all of them though. Anytime you get to go to Disney, I mean, you guys know it's a great time.
It's a great time.
Yeah.
For sure.
You turn into a kid when you walk through the gates.
Honestly. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, and you forget about everything that is going on outside. So
for sure.
Of course, you're not much older than a kid, so.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's funny. All right, so let's do the classic question: favorite ride in Magic Kingdom?
Okay, yeah, Haunted Mansion. I would say Haunted Mansion or the Peter Pan's Flight. I don't know why Peter Pan's Flight has, why the appeal is, and stuff. But I would definitely say the Haunted Mansion. For whatever reason, I've just always kind of been drawn to that ride. I don't know if it's like nostalgic or whatnot. I just remember it, as a kid, whenever we would go to the parks randomly, I remember going on that ride. That's just one that like really sticks out to me. And so I just have, I'm just always drawn to that ride. Anytime I go to Magic Kingdom, I'm like, we're going to try to do Haunted Mansion because it's one of my favorites.
Cool. What about Epcot?
I would say the Frozen Ever After ride. I actually just rode that ride. It was, I think, like 2 weeks ago whenever I got back to Epcot. Epcot's definitely the park that I've spent the least amount of time in. So when I went like a couple weeks ago, it was really good to be able to, with the like short wait times now, the little lines, it was nice to be able to kind of zip through and find, ride all the rides that I hadn't been able to before. So Frozen Ever After was a really cool one to check out, and it's one of my favorites there.
My favorite ride at Epcot is that ride right after you get done drinking around the world. It spins a lot, but
oh, I love it.
There's no fast pass, no way.
You're crazy, dude. You're crazy. And I'm playing now your video. That's from 2 weeks ago. You're the one who's taking it right now. So, guys, go ahead and make sure you subscribe to Megan Moves channel. I put the link right now, and I know one of my great moderators will put the link. And that was 2 weeks ago. That was when you went back to Epcot, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
So, why do you love so much this ride? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I know. I've heard, pros and cons, or people say they do or don't like Frozen Ever After, and
Mhm.
I just think I really like Frozen the movie, and so I guess just to see it in real life was really neat for me, and that's what I really like about it.
Mhm.
But I'm really drawn to, like, the Disney cartoons, those kinds of movie and stuff. So I think that with Frozen being one of my favorite rides and just being able to see it in person, that's just like a really neat thing. But I've definitely seen, people talk about the Frozen Ever After ride. They're like, what's the appeal? I totally get it. I totally get it.
Yeah. Have you ever been to the Sing Along in Hollywood Studios?
I have, yes. That it's fun to go with kids, and it's also a really good air conditioning break. So
It is, and it's fun. The show is fun. They make it fun.
Definitely.
I don't have a problem with the ride Frozen Ever After.
Mhm.
I have a problem with the standby line.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I said I will not ride this unless we have a fast pass.
Yep. And that's what I was trying to do before the parks had closed. I would always try to get a fast pass to go on for the same reason. I don't want to wait 45 minutes, whatever, and stuff. But 2 weeks ago when I went, it was kind of just go ahead and try it, So that's the opportunity, presented itself. So I took it.
Right.
That's awesome. And Animal Kingdom will be your favorite ride there?
I would say Flight of Passage. The Avatar movie is one of my favorite movies as well. So I just love Pandora, and I think I'm an engineer, so I have I have an appreciation for the engineering behind it, I guess you could say. And so Flight of Passage is pretty cool for multiple reasons, but it's definitely one of my favorite rides there.
Right.
Good. And then Hollywood Studios, you said Ride of the Resistance, or no?
I would say, yeah, Rise of the Resistance. And it's actually kind of funny because I am not a huge Star Wars fan. I haven't seen a ton of the movies and stuff. So, but I've started to watch them as I've become an annual pass holder, just to know what's going on in Galaxy's Edge and everything. But I love, the same thing, like all the engineering behind the Rise of the Resistance ride. And I also like how you're immersed in, it's like what do they call it? An experience, you can you're like actually there or whatnot. And so I think it's a pretty neat ride. I really like that one.
Right.
Cool.
I haven't got to ride it yet.
What did you say? You haven't gotten to ride it?
I have not. No.
I gotcha. Yeah. No, if you can get down there, I always tell people, it's worth it if you're a Star Wars fan. I say if I like it and I am not a Star Wars fan, if you are a Star Wars fan, you'll love it.
Right. For sure. Chris, I know you can see the chat, but Carlos from Disney World Freak says, "What's up, Chris?"
Hey, what's up, Carlos?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat here too. I see Candy Mom, you said go work for the mouse. If I could be an Imagineer, if I could do that, I would. So maybe we'll see one day. That'd be pretty sweet.
But without going in detail, you have a pretty cool job.
Yes, I'm very, very thankful for where I'm at.
So that's awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So great. So you love Disney, you love all this stuff. I know you have some videos. Let me see here real quick. That you have like a snack prep stuff like that.
Yep.
So let me turn this into a your favorite Disney snack, if you have one.
I still have yet to try, Disney snacks, Disney food, restaurants, and everything. But I would say one of my favorite things are those Jack Jack Num Num cookies or Yum Yum cookies. I don't know, those chocolate chip cookies, they're huge, and I think they taste pretty good. They're one of my favorite things to get whenever I go to Hollywood Studios and stuff. But I also like to, when I go with like friends or if family come down, I really like to go to that. It's the ice cream parlor that's in Magic Kingdom. Their cookies and cream ice cream is pretty good. So I know it's not necessarily a Disney snack, but it's just kind of fun to get a nice treat in the park.
Yeah, I think Gonzo's asked me that question 3 times, and I gave him 3 different answers every time.
Exactly. It depends on what you're feeling which park you're in. Yeah.
For sure. Any favorite resorts that you've been in or that you want to go in one day?
Yeah, I would say whenever I think I've only stayed in like the Pop Century, I think whenever we would come down. But
Okay.
I definitely would like to even just like you said, go check out like the lodge at Animal Kingdom. I can't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
Animal
Yeah.
Kingdom Lodge, I think
Yeah.
is its name. Animal Kingdom Lodge, the Contemporary would be sweet, and the Polynesian. I've heard a lot of things about that,
Mhm.
and so even just to go hop on over, go check it out, walk through it, I think would be pretty cool. I'll have to check it out sometime.
You know, the best way to check those out is actually get a reservation at a restaurant in that place. And actually-
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely. Gotcha. Yeah, that's something I'll have to start to do, especially since, you know, the parks you have to do the reservation system now and everything. If I can't get a reservation, it's a good excuse to head on over and check out things that I might not be able to otherwise, like the hotels and everything.
Right. But
So-
if you go to the Polynesian, Ohana, I love it. I haven't been there for a long time. I think we're gonna have to do it the next time we're down there.
Gotcha. Definitely. No, these are all good suggestions. I'm still, you know, learning as a Disney fan and stuff. So anything, I hear different things, you know, about what I should do or things I didn't know about. So I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool, and so much to do. Even if you don't go to the parks, there's so much to do in the resorts or Disney Springs.
Yes.
Or even if you go to the character warehouse when it opens, and it's so much stuff you can do at Disney
Yes.
Florida, which is amazing. Now let me change it a little bit,
Okay.
and let me go to your channel again.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is what I said. Oh, this girl's doing something right here, and I'm talking about this video right here. What is a side hustle and why you need to start one?
Yep.
So this is the full video that I saw, the first one.
Okay.
The other ones are just in clips and stuff like that. But you know, I have one as well, and I think I mentioned it to you once. You know, I have like a business. I don't remember if I did or not on Instagram. But you want to talk a little bit about more what you're trying to do here, and I think you have different videos as well. So you have like a step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, which like very briefly you want to talk about it and what was going on in those videos as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So like Gonzo had shown, like I made a video on what is a side hustle and how you can find a side hustle and things like that. And I guess just whenever I started to live on my own and, you know, try to figure out finances and, you know, try to do all the adulting stuff that I talk about a lot on my channel, you know, just I was trying to kind of, you know, figure out finances and things like that, and kind of came across some side hustles or like some side income streams that you can have. And so I really became a little bit passionate about that, just as, you know, if you have a hobby, being able to monetize it, or, you know, being able to find various streams of being able to bring in other streams of income. And so I think that having a side hustle is a really fun thing, or a neat thing that you could have. And I think I gave some examples on there, like reselling, or I know whenever we were doing quarantine and everything, my family and I were doing Instacart, and, you know, just trying to bring in extra cash, you know, deliver groceries, provide a service, but also, you know, be able to provide for yourself and everything. So it's something that I've, you know, kind of become passionate about. I think it's really cool if, you know, you're able to find your own side hustle, and you can have a lot of fun with it too. It can, you know, sustain you, but you can also enjoy it at the same time.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's pretty cool because you also provide, obviously, the Instacart thing. You provide like an app tutorial, so everybody can go and see it, which is kind of awesome. It's not. I see, and this is what I say was a complete. Your channel is a complete channel, because I see a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people saying, "Okay, so I'm doing this," but they don't give like explanation. So how to use this, how to do that, and stuff like that. Which I'm grateful that you do this kind of thing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, definitely. No, I love the behind the scenes of anything. You know, you'll see if you check out my channel or whatnot. I like to do like day in the life vlogs, and I just love seeing the behind the scenes of people's channels, or, you know, how things work and how they happen, and kind of give practical, showing or representation of how things work. So I know when my family started using Instacart, it was kind of a big learning curve. And so I figured if people, were trying to do that for themselves, especially during this time, being able to have somebody walk you through it, what you can expect and everything, I knew that was really helpful for us. So that's what I wanted to share with others as well.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
pretty awesome. So what's the hardest thing that you had for you since you moved by yourself? What's the hardest thing? Like, oh man, I didn't know it was this hard.
I would say that's an interesting one. It's been a journey, and it's, like I said, it's coming up on a year that I've lived on my own. I've definitely learned a ton. I would say the hardest thing is just kind of keeping a clean space and kind of being able to get yourself organized for a new week. I know that and the way that I've done that is I usually dedicate my Sundays to be my meal prep, chore days and everything. When I first started living on my own, I found that, I'd come home, set a bag down, take my shoes off, whatever, leave the dishes in the sink, and stuff like that. And I just found that, if I wanted to stay organized or motivated or whatever it is I wanted to do, I really needed to find and have a clean space. Because if you ask any of my college roommates, I'm not the cleanest. If you ask my family, for that matter, if they're watching, they'll understand. I am not the cleanest person, but I've definitely, kind of learned a little bit more as I've lived on my own, and I've definitely been able to, upkeep an area or a space a lot better. So I would say that was probably one of the hardest things is, I'm by myself. I have to, provide, sustain myself and everything in my place. So I would say that was probably one of the hardest things, but I've learned how. And so it was definitely good.
Right. Well, hey, look at me. I'm 49. I've never lived on my own. My wife ain't having it. That's the way it is. The only time I got 2 years out of my life to live on my own, I had to leave the country both times to do it. So.
Gotcha.
Oh my God, that's funny, Chris. I'm like, what is he saying?
I love it.
Chris, so with besides jokes, do you remember the first time that you took off home and you said, I'm going to live by myself? You remember that?
I never did.
You never did?
I either had a girlfriend I lived with or anything like that. I've never lived on my own. So
yeah.
I mean, besides being deployed overseas, but I was there with my brothers in arms.
Yep.
So,
yep.
And I wish they'd leave me alone part of the time, but they never would. But
I gotcha.
But you can't push away that guy who's the guy who watches your back when you leave the wire either. So.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But no, other than that, I've never lived out on my own. Besides, I either had a girlfriend or it was my wife Margie. So.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But my daughter's doing it, and she's probably not too far away from. I know she's not that far away from Gonzo, but she works there. She's a cast member there at Walt Disney.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, and what's funny was I did a live show last night, and we actually talked about the three of us, my wife and mine, and Heaven's favorite rides down there. And you've already named three of the rides we talked about at L4. So,
okay, gotcha. I'll have to go back and check that one out for sure.
Yeah. So we were just looking up things you didn't know about those rides that we like so well.
Nice. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the one thing I love about Disney is all of the hidden details and stuff like that. I think it's really, they do an amazing job at that. That's one thing I love to do.
Heaven actually works on one of the rides we talked about last night, and I actually found information she had no idea. She's like, I'm going to have to look next time I go through. So.
Wow. What ride does she work on?
She's just learned all of I think it's Fantasyland West.
Yeah. Okay.
So everything that's not part of the circus.
Wow. Okay.
So, but she normally works between Small World and Pan.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Not bad. That's awesome. That's sweet.
I wish I worked there.
What was that giggle about there, Gonzo?
The what?
The circus?
Yeah. The circus.
Well, that's what they call that area back
there. I
know.
That's crazy. All right, so Al's here. Let me get him in here as well. He was doing some stuff for the house, I guess, and he's back here.
Hallelujah.
Jesus. Jeez. Yeah, so you're still working in your studio right there, buddy?
Yeah, still still putting together the studio and all that nonsense. I had to go over to the dentist and talk to him and everything.
I thought it was
Hello, Megan. How are you?
Hi, good. Nice to meet you.
Fantastic to see you and meet you and everything. And I'm
Yeah,
sorry
thank
I'm
you.
late. I would have been here. I'm more punctual than this usually. I'm
Hey, no
usually
problem at all.
only like 5 to 10 minutes late, not a half an hour.
Gotcha. Not a problem.
Not normal for me at all. But no, it's great to have you there. It's great.
Yeah,
I've been
thank you. Yeah.
eavesdropping for like the past 10 minutes, so I've heard everything.
Gotcha.
proceed.
Perfect.
All right.
That's pretty good. To Real Gigs. Thanks, man. Appreciate it so much. Thank you both. Appreciate it.
So,
Go ahead.
So Megan, were
Nice to
there
see the chat.
any YouTubers that inspired you to do YouTube?
Yeah, that's actually an interesting question too. There was this one. His name's Financial Education is his channel. It's actually centered around like the stock market and everything.
Okay.
So it's kind of funny. As I said, living on my own, I got to figure out all these things and stuff. And so I just kind of started watching his videos and I was like, wow, that's really cool. He has a channel, focused around something he loves and he seems to enjoy it. And so I was kind of like, maybe that's something that I'd like to start to do. And
Right.
I remembered I'd like to make videos and I'm like, you know what? We're going to try to see what we can come up with for ourselves. So that's an interesting question, but I would definitely say that is probably who inspired me or, kind of made me think of trying to do one for myself.
Oh, I got you.
That's
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And what about any Disney YouTubers that you watch?
Yeah, I'm good friends with the Main Street Explorers and stuff because I found them and stuff for their live stream. But I kind of keep up with Molly from All Ears. I think she was probably the first, the bigger name ones and stuff. Or I think Prince Devin or something is his name. Just the bigger ones, I guess, is what I had seen at first. But now that I'm connecting with like you guys and people on, yes, your pal Al. I can't. I was like, I have to be a Disney YouTuber. So that sealed the deal for me.
Hey, hold on a second. Can you hang on a second?
Okay.
Gonzo.
Why?
Give her an extra $1. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man, that's funny. That's great. And that's kind of way I started. And I met Al and all these people with them.
Yeah.
So it was like my inspiration, and we became friends and stuff like that. And became friends with Al and Chris and Dope Whip Dad. Pretty sure you've seen him.
Love it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's what I've also been enjoying is, meeting other people through, finding more Disney friends and things like that. I've really enjoyed kind of, branching out, meeting you guys, meeting other Disney fans that enjoy the love of Disney like I do.
It's safe to say that Prince Charming Dev is, he used to be. Not so much anymore because now he's gotten a lot busier, But he used to be the catalyst of Florida YouTubers meeting up with each other and like collaborating and stuff like that. Because I met Gonzo through him, and I know many other YouTubers that are like, "Oh yeah, I got into the scene because I met Prince Charming Dev." And I thought, isn't it right though?
Really
Gonzo? Can you agree? Would you agree with that? I mean, for real, he is.
Chris is back. Hold on.
We don't like to give him a lot of credit for anything, but I mean, But no, he is. He's a great dude. And,
and I think the community is so great. You get to meet a lot of people, and it's like real life. You get to meet people that are cool, other people that are not cool. They're awesome. They can become family, best friends, or a pain in the butt. A pain in the butt, like.
You gotta pick.
So it's you get everything. You get everything in the mix.
There you go.
Yes.
So another beautiful thing that you live in Florida, and that's another thing that I love from your channel as well, is that you do travel vlogs as well. So I've seen that you went to the Everglades, to the Keys.
Oh wow.
So some other stuff, which is pretty cool. Again, it's a complete channel. You get everything in one channel. What's the favorite? No, what's the favorite? Do you love doing the travel blogs more than Disney blogs? More
I
than
would say
Disney blogs?
I love doing the Disney vlogs. I don't know, because I usually go to Disney by myself because, I'm still new down here, still meeting friends, whatever and stuff.
Mhm.
I only know a few pass holders that I'm able to go with and everything. And so I typically go by myself and stuff. So I really like to, I think, probably do the Disney vlogs a little bit more because it kind of makes me feel like I have somebody there with me when I go to the park, I guess you could say. And so I definitely would say I probably enjoy the Disney vlogs. And since I'm by myself, I can do whatever I want. And, sometimes people might be a little bit uncomfortable on camera. So if I do travel vlogs, I'm usually with some people or my family or whatnot. So, but when I'm by myself, I can do whatever.
I see a lot of independence in you, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I really
Thank you.
commend you for that. Because not a lot of people can get independence.
Mhm.
Like you seem to have a grip on it pretty well. And they always have to have somebody with them or always have to be, going with the crowd. And just by sitting with you for a little bit, I can tell that you're not like that. You go ahead and you do your thing, and that's awesome.
Yeah,
I like this one.
I put her channel. I put her channel in the private chat out, so you can do me a favor when you can. The road. What's going on? Thanks for being here. Sue Cargo Cat. What's going on? Thanks for being here, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Megan. Moves. She's gonna be here for a little bit with us, and she's awesome. Complete channel. Al's gonna put the link real soon. It's great to have you here once again, and
Yeah, happy to meet you guys. This has been a lot of fun.
Chris, you move. They kick you out of the...
No, I think the connection was getting bad outside for some reason.
Oh.
So
Okay. So Key West, right? You've been there. Everglades.
Mhm.
Some other places. What's your favorite place that you've been so far that you said, "Wow, this is awesome. This is great"?
You mean in Florida or anywhere?
Oh, let's start in Florida and then anywhere.
Okay, yeah, Florida. Trying to think. I really enjoy Key West. Key West is kind of a family vacation spot that we've gone to. Instead of doing Disney vacations, we've done a ton of vacations as kids and everything. But we kind of started this tradition of going to Key West once a year. It started with my dad and my sister and I have two sisters, but the one sister and I would go down to Key West during one of our college breaks or whatnot. And so now it's just kind of once every year, we try to do once every year, go down and just kind of started this tradition. And we went, I think it was 2 weeks ago, maybe we went down to Key West. And so it was just kind of fun to have the family all together again and do a fishing trip and everything like that. And it's just a nice, cute little area to go, nice place to hang out, explore. There's a lot to see and do. And so I would say Key West is probably one of my favorite parts or places in Florida just because it's, nostalgic. I have memories, tied back there and everything. So, but there's a lot of other cool places in Florida. I mean, I still have yet to check out the springs, and that like northern Orlando and everything. And so a lot to see and do that I haven't done yet. And so I'll have to try to get out there and do that for sure.
Devil's Den. Devil's Den is where I want to get to. Yeah.
I have heard all about it. It is on my Florida bucket list.
Gonzo's Caverns. It's caverns. We got to go. You go like 80 feet down below and everything. It's like a pool down there and it's crazy. We got to do that.
That's funny you say that. I just picked up like a lot of brochures. I knew about them, but there's like lots of caverns in southern Indiana, and they've got Squire Boone's cavern. I don't know if you've ever heard of Daniel Boone.
Yeah.
That's Squire Boone is his father.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, but
I lived in Boone.
Oh, really?
Oh, no kidding.
The actual town that was named after him. Yeah.
In Indiana, we have Boone County, which was actually.
Yeah. A lot of he's a major fictional character.
Speaking of Key West, Gonzo used to just fly there for lunch.
Ooh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's one of my first videos. I had a friend. I have a friend. He's a pilot, has a plane, and we used to go. I think I went twice over there for lunch and come back. which is it's not that far away if you're going to plane. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It's a great
Yeah.
experience.
For most
So it's
people,
pretty
it's like flying to Paris for lunch and coming back. So you know.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, it's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes,
Yeah.
whatever. It was fun. Yeah, it was great. It was great. So outside of Florida, the best place that you said, I want to maybe live here or I want to come back. What's the greatest country or place or anything you've been in?
I think the first I've kind of been a bunch of places, and so I have a lot of places I'm thinking about. But I think the first place that popped into my mind was Hawaii. I'm not sure if you guys have ever been there, but we went. I think it was my
Not yet.
senior. See, you have?
Not yet. I
No.
said.
Not
The
yet.
closest, the Poly. That's when we've been there. The Poly. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I would say Hawaii is probably one of my favorite places.
Wow.
We had a really good time there as a family, and it's very beautiful. And I loved the snorkeling, all the fish that we were able to see, the hiking, a little bit of everything that you could find there, which I really enjoyed.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what's the second one? Let's do the top 5.
Oh, top 5. Okay.
There
So I would say Hawaii. I would say my second one, just thinking about it, my junior year of college, I studied abroad in France. So we were able to do some traveling around.
Nice.
And I would say my second is Germany. We went to Munich, Germany, which is like southern Germany.
Been there.
Yeah.
Been there. Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, we went in the fall, and so just the trees were all the leaves had colored, and it was beautiful. We were able to kind of do some hiking, sightseeing. So I would say that's my second. My third, I would say, is Yellowstone. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Yellowstone National Park.
No. We
Always
were
wanted
actually
to.
talking about that not too long ago. Gonzo and I was.
Oh, very neat. Yeah,
Yep.
I would,
We
I
were
would say
talking
that
about
may-
the super volcano. I was always talking about.
yes.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, I worked in Yellowstone for one of the summers
Wow.
of my so I wasn't a Disney cast member. I didn't do the Disney college program. I did I worked in a national park, but so I would say Yellowstone, and then I'll try to finish up here. Let me see the last 4. I would say Seattle is another
Seattle.
another city that I really enjoy. We have some family friends out there, so getting to go back and visit them is always fun. And trying to think of a last one, probably France, just because I spent a semester there, a fall there, and we were able to do and see a lot in there. Paris, I guess we could say, if we were saying cities, Paris is a pretty neat city to go see and do a lot of things.
Was that the only thing you seen when you were in France, or
We went up to Normandy one
there
weekend.
we go? Yes.
So yeah,
I heard they love Americans there, and they actually fly American flags and everything like that.
it's a pretty neat area. I mean, it was, just kind of driving up the coast, and we got to go to Mont Saint Michel. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's like this nice, I think it's like a monastery, I think
Right.
is what it is. So just kind of seeing different things that, aren't as, I guess they're kind of touristy, but just things that you don't necessarily hear about, kind of go see some stuff like that. So it was pretty cool to be able to go see those.
When you were in Germany, did you get to go to any of the concentration camps?
Yeah, we did actually. We went to Dachau.
I went to Dachau too.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. I was pretty excited. I was looking forward to going to see one because, just the Holocaust, whether it's where or not, it kind of interested me growing up, and so being able to go and actually see one of the sites first on was kind of, it was definitely different once you get there. You definitely get
Right.
that feeling of like, ooh, this is eerie and stuff, but very cool to experience firsthand.
It's
Yeah, I think-
historical. I mean, it is historical.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
wasn't it you? I was talking to Gonzo. I told you that was the first time I ever seen a nun. Was there at Dachau?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Never seen a nun in my life until there.
Gotcha.
That's more to the story than that, but okay.
Yeah, there's a lot more to the story.
That's for a different stream.
Yeah, well, or backstage.
Or backstage.
There you go. Yeah.
No, sorry, yeah. All right. That's,
Right.
that's awesome. And again, guys, thanks so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe to Megan. Also, Chris and your pal Al. Make sure you hit that thumbs up as well. Share the stream. so this is great. This is great. I was looking forward to talk to you and get to know you a little bit better. So let's go about YouTube now. Do you use your cell phone? Do you use any specific
Yep.
camera?
This is the production here, guys. This is what we're working with. So
That's what I use.
All
Right
right,
here.
good.
Right
Yep.
here. Goofy.
yep,
All right.
there
There
you
you
go.
go. That's it.
I know. Seriously. Yeah, I was I don't have it right here, but when I started, I had the iPhone 6S.
Mhm.
I hadn't upgraded my phone in a long time, and so my battery was really bad. I had no storage, so when I started out doing Disney vlogs, it was super hard. The first time I went to go do a vlog in the evening at Magic Kingdom, and I went and I was like halfway through my evening,
Mhm.
storage is full. And I was like, oh, are you serious? So I had to go and like try to delete some photos. I wanted to get all these videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Finally did that, went to go try to do some more clips, 10% battery. And I was like, oh, really? So I think everything that could have probably gone wrong your first time vlogging kind of did go wrong, but we've learned through it and stuff. So, but yeah, that's all. I was able to upgrade, I think about a month ago now. We're at the iPhone 11 Pro now. So
Nice.
taking little baby steps, but that's where the magic comes from is just my iPhone.
Do you have any cameras or just the iPhone?
Yeah, no, just the iPhone right now. I have an iPad that I was using for a little bit in between when I upgraded my phones, just because the iPad actually had more storage than my phone did, because my phone was just kind of on its way out. But if I just upgraded to my iPhone 11 Pro, and I've really enjoyed that. And so maybe once I get a little bit more used to YouTube and kind of grow a little bit more on there, I might think about upgrading to a big girl camera or something,
Get that.
Hey, there you go. Or that.
Get that.
Yep.
The G7X is like the thing. It's like the vlogging camera.
Gotcha.
Every vlogger you will ever meet on YouTube either has one, is getting one, or had one and moved on to like an M50 or something.
Yep. I think that rings a bell. I don't know a ton about cameras, but when you say that,
will.
that's kind of like, I will. Yep.
Yeah. It's something. It's something to learn now.
Mhm.
So have you thought of doing live streams, either from the park, from home?
Yeah, I would love to do. I've done a couple live streams just from home. I actually did one yesterday. I started making some mouse ears.
Oh wow!
Oh, cool.
So I actually did a live stream yesterday of just the process of how I make them. And, I wanted to do a video. I wanted to tell my subscribers or whatnot a new hobby I was doing. So I thought might as well just go ahead and just show it first on. So we did a live stream of my process of making my ears, but I would love to be able, there it is from yesterday. There it is.
Yep.
Yep. So we did that, but I would love to be able to do some live streams in the park. I think that I would need to have, I don't think I have enough subscribers or whatnot to be able to go live from my phone yet, if I understand right. But once I get to the point. Yeah.
It's 100. It's 100. If you're over 100, you could go live from your phone at that point.
Oh, well then.
100 subscribers. You should be fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Did
okay.
they change it?
No, it's always been 100 subscribers. You have to get 100 subscribers in order to go live.
I thought it was
remotely.
1,000.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking you had to have 1,000 or something.
I don't think so. Is it 1,000, Gonzo?
Directly to YouTube, it's 1,000.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's right. We have a hack for that, actually. Yeah. You can get Streamlabs mobile for your phone.
Well, you can do it on StreamYards now. It's mobile as well.
Yeah, and you can do it on StreamYard. Yeah, of course.
And I suggest StreamYard because
yeah.
I've noticed that it works out really good whenever I do it compared to Streamlabs. And then
Streamlabs is always laggy for me.
Yeah, and then VP, when he was at the parks, he did StreamYards when he was there with Gonzo, and then the next time he was there by himself, he did Streamlabs, and it was horrible.
It was rocky. Yeah.
I was like, go to
scratch Streamlabs. And no, go with StreamYard. I completely forgot that StreamYard just did a bunch of upgrades
Oh, cool.
One being that if you're like a pro StreamYard, you can get 1080. You could broadcast in 1080p.
Wow. Yeah.
Stuff like that, and they updated their 720 for all of us that just use StreamYard on the fly.
It's $50 a month to do the
Yeah.
1080p.
Yeah, it's $50 a month to be pro. Yeah. So,
but
a lot of people shy away from that. But they did enhance the 720 though. I mean, because I think we come in a lot more clearer now, and a lot more. It's more flowing now instead of being kind of glitchy and stuff.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have to start wearing makeup.
Yeah, we are. I got to get better lighting.
Streamlabs is the reason why I quit live streaming before I met Al and Gonzo, because I was trying to stream there at the park, and it was just horrible. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing it anymore. I'll just make videos.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's good to know. Thanks for telling me, because I've only done, I've wanted to do live, so I just go live on my Facebook page or on my Instagram or, and stuff. So I kind of substitute that, other ways until I can do it from my phone. But if I can get StreamYard or whatnot, that would be perfect.
Now, it seems like if you're out walking around, using the data from your phone, if you have unlimited, is the best thing. But if you go on the ride, it seems like it's better if you hook up to their Wi-Fi.
Okay. Good to know.
I don't know if that's what Al's noticed when he goes there. Is usually the Wi-Fi better when you're on rides?
On rides?
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's complete opposite, but that's just only because
I was just going by what VP was doing. It seemed to be working for him. So
yeah, AT&T works really good in ride. As far as location goes, like if you go to the resorts and stuff like that, sometimes AT&T won't hold up that well.
Okay.
But what does hold up really well at the resorts is T-Mobile.
Oh, okay.
But T-Mobile don't go ride in any rides, because T-Mobile does the complete opposite. Does not work out well. I don't know if that's still the rules there though, because that used to be. You got to remember, I literally haven't been back to the parks in like 4.5 months because of the pandemic. so I'm still going like off of 4 months ago information,
Gotcha. Yeah.
But
so basically, to capture the whole entire Disney World experience, you need 4 phones and 4 providers.
That's just
I need a team. I need a team to come with me.
Or be like Spokesman and have your own hotspot, like completely. He has like his own mobile hotspot that he roams around with. So
there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So how long have you had your channel, Megan?
I started it in January.
In January.
So,
wow.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah. In beginning of January, I was kind of, coming into the year with my New Year's goals or whatnot. And I was like, one of them is, we're going to make a YouTube channel. We're going to try it out, see how it goes. And so, however, 8 months now, I guess you could say.
I truly believe the closer you live to Disney, the more subscribers you get.
I guess you kind of have that advantage, I guess you would say, being able to go and firsthand and everything.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Are we just taking turns stepping out?
Nah, sorry about that. There's a storm here, and I don't know if Al gets it, but
I'm
thunderstorm and lightning got hit here, and my internet went out. So sorry about that. I apologize. But we're back. We're back.
Where do you guys live at?
Davenport.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
You guys are close too then.
Yeah, to the park we're like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
25. Yeah, Universal about 35 minutes to 40. So we're close. Chris' daughter lives close to us as well. So
she lives in the Reunion Resorts. Is where she lives.
So it's close by.
Very nice.
You're more East Coast though.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it takes about an hour. Yeah, which is beautiful over there too. By the way.
Where?
East Coast.
I'm in Titusville.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
About an hour from the parks, right? About an hour or so.
Yep. Cool. It's like an hour. Just take what is that? 528. Just shoot on over.
That's funny. That's where Breathing Theory from the band that does my music for my channel. They're from Titusville, What's the beach?
Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach.
Yeah,
Yes.
gotcha.
They're from that area.
Miami
Most
Beach.
of them are.
I have,
Gotcha.
It's funny.
I
Small
have
world.
a 12-hour scenic route to Disney World. So
There you go.
yeah, I think they call it 75.
That's
Yeah.
the best road. 75. Yeah.
Yeah.
Robe too. Only his is a little bit more action packed because I think he takes I-95 all the way
Oh
down.
wow.
That's
Gotcha.
crazy.
Or his driver does.
Every time I get on 75, I just look at the wife and say, if we just head south for a while.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I love
You're
it.
crazy. You're crazy. So, you love to sing, Megan?
Do I like to sing?
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. Are you good at singing?
Chris,
Not
she doesn't need to be perfect or
Yeah,
good.
No, no.
This is
I
the
said
segment of the show where we all
if
sing
she
a
was
duet
good-
together.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
what I was stating was if she's good, then we don't want her. But if she's not good,
Then I am amazing. You guys have not heard.
Ah, see, you messed that up, Chris. You messed that up, bro.
oh come on, it's fun. It's fun.
You should come with us on Monday, Megan.
What
Have
was?
some fun.
Oh, your
Yeah.
karaoke. Is it
The
your
Melody
karaoke?
Mixies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monday. You should come aboard.
Maybe I'll join in, but I'll mute my mic. Maybe.
I think Gonzo does that sometimes because sometimes I don't hear him.
I love it.
What? Hey, look, this is simple. As long as you see the red, it's good.
Oh, hey, there you go.
I'm not saying he mutes himself. I sometimes just think he's moving his lips. That's what I think he's-
I love that microphone. I really do. I always say that every single show.
Do you really think I do that, Chris?
Mine, you can't do that.
I don't know, Gonzo. Because
Well, I do. Well, I do.
Because sometimes when you talk into the mic, it actually cuts the music out where you can't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So I do it on purpose. That's a
Maybe-
purpose for it.
I do it on purpose.
the next time,
Yeah, I tuned in on Monday, I think, or your last karaoke. I got to
no.
see a little bit.
She was
Oh,
there
good
like-
Lord.
She was
The
there for like
robe?
a minute. I said, "Oh my god, this is
With-
bad.
yeah.
Let me get out of here."
The robe, I think, made an appearance.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Yeah. Him and Kelly for
God help us. He's coming back.
70s and 80s. Yeah.
There you go.
I want Robe to get a laptop, though. Really do. I'm
We had a
going to
lot-
keep badgering him
We
about
had
it
a
until
lot
he
of
does.
copyright claims lifted off the last one, didn't you?
Yeah, so it was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So we were actually blacked out because of the rope's nipples, is what it
Oh
was.
gosh.
Oh man! Again, thanks so much for being here. Make sure one more time subscribe to Megan. Let's get
Thank
her
you.
up there to the 1K, close to 1K. Megan, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I see a message now. All right, so I put it in. All right, the rope sometimes has some awesome comments.
Oh gosh.
I hope you have fun.
Very
You know,
dull.
it
Yeah,
was
this is great. Thank you guys.
it was great to have a couple of minutes and get to know you and know more about you and your channel and stuff like that. Saying that, we're almost to the hour, and before we go, I want to give you the opportunity to see what you want to, what's coming up in your channel, what ideas you have, anything that you want to tell everyone in YouTube world, for those that are here and for those that that watch the replay, which there's a lot of people who watch the replay after. So go ahead, all
Yeah,
yours.
definitely. No, I want to say thank you again for having me on the show. I appreciate it. Any live streams I get to come on, I enjoy it because I get to meet new people and, get connected with other, followers or whatnot. So I do appreciate that. But yeah, as far as my channel goes, Disney is open. I'm a huge Disney fan. So we're going to go and definitely be getting some vlogs out to you guys, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm going to be heading to Animal Kingdom this upcoming weekend on Sunday. So we should
Nice.
maybe have a Animal Kingdom vlog coming up. So that'll be my first time heading back since, all the parks had closed and everything. So I'm pretty excited about that, but we'll have more of my new hobby coming up, my mini ears, mouse
Nice.
ears that I'm making. So pretty excited about that. And more lifestyle things, keeping you up to date, things going on in my life. And hopefully you guys can take some tips or whatnot and use them in your life or whatever you might be going through. So,
No.
Awesome.
but yeah,
Cool. Glad that you're doing great. That you're doing awesome. Keep it up. You're doing an amazing job, and
Thank you.
looking forward to the future of your channel and yourself as well. So, and we need to hang out for sure in the park. So,
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
That's all. I need more Disney friends, like I said. So,
Yeah.
more pass holder buddies.
we got you. It's gonna be awesome. Again, guys, go ahead one more time. Last time, make sure you subscribe to Mega Moves and the hell that we sent it. We sent you over there. That was pretty cool. Chris, anything coming up?
Let me tell you what I got coming up.
Daddy,
Hold on.
Serious.
Hold
He's
on.
getting serious.
Hold on.
Honey,
No.
dial 9-1 and just wait until I give you the second command.
No, I put out a video today. It's called "How I Almost Got Kicked Out of the Mall."
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't tell them
yeah.
what happened. Let them
No,
see it.
I-
Let
Yeah,
them see the
I
video.
need to go watch it.
Well, the bad thing is
Don't tell them anything.
No, I'm not telling them anything. I'm just telling them how I edited it.
Oh,
I had to edit on my iPhone, and
Good.
I'm horrible at editing on the
He's
iPhone.
giving it all away.
yeah,
So,
he's doing.
but let's see. Besides what I usually do with Gonzo and Al, I have a live stream on Sunday, which is this week in Disney, which will be the second one. So I haven't been able to see much news, so because I've been here, but tomorrow's
Hey,
my
but
last day.
I will tell you, if you're needing some Disney news, not to interrupt you, but I heard Galaxy's Edge, Rise of the Resistance was struck by lightning. Is
Yes,
that true? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
that is true.
It
That
is. They
true.
shut it down for a little bit. Yeah.
So
There's
there's a highlight for you.
I think I actually did see that. To tell you the truth, but it sounds like a lot of stuff got struck by lightning there at Disney. Is what it sounds like.
yeah.
But
Well, some
then-
people were saying, I'm trying to fix my camera too.
But then
They were saying Magic Kingdom got struck too.
oh wow.
Wow.
Newcastle.
We'll be so Tuesday. We'll be bringing back the live stream because I was here. I couldn't do it.
Mhm.
Disney fan art with Chris, which I'll have Darren on with me. And
Nice.
I think what is it? I'm trying to think which one are we? I think we're in the revival era. So that's where we draw, and anybody who wants to join in, you don't have to do whatever we're doing. You guys can send anything Disney related, any kind of arts, crafts, anything that's related to Disney. And Darren and I just throw it up and we talk about it and what we like about it. I mean, we don't sit there and go, they could have done better at this. No, we don't do that kind of stuff. We talk everything that we see is positive. And then Wednesday is hanging with the family. So it'll be me, Margie, and Heaven. And we're looking for somebody to come on and play the game with us. We've been doing a thing that's going to go all the way up to October 28th, every Wednesday up to October 28th, where we're playing Pictopia. And we're going to put all the winners. Our first winner was Kay Atwood. So then we're just going to do where we spin, like what Gonzo did for the pins the other night. And you can win more than once. Kay can still play. The more times you win, the more times you get your name on there. So, and we're giving away a $25 Disney gift card.
Nice.
So,
There you go.
Cool. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Adi Family Adventures. And for
Yes.
Al,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I have to have
let's go.
All right. I have a lot of things coming up. We're going to be doing live streams. Also, I'm going to be doing a lot more vlogs from home. They're home vlogs, otherwise known as. I'm also going to be giving away the pins that I've been showing you for the past 3.5 weeks or so. And, I haven't given them out because I'm selfish and I like to keep everything to myself. But from now on, I will be handing it off to one lucky viewer. So make sure that you're going to be checking my channel out very soon. Also, I am doing I came back from the dentist. I think I said that earlier, and I'm doing some reconstruction work on this, trying to get into my prime for YouTube. No, actually, I'm just getting a couple of fillings done. But so I'm things are gonna kind of be sluggish, but after that, baby, I'm opening up the floodgates, sweetheart. I'm telling you. All right, I really am. I've been looking forward to utilizing the iPhone and doing a lot of on the spot vlogs, you know what I mean? And then doing some really special vlogs when the robe comes down and I meet up with Gonzo. Me and Gonzo have a weekend out or day out or whatever have you and stuff like that. We're going to be checking out rides and all that. Can't wait to get back to the parks. Going to be
Mhm.
doing that very soon. I already have 3 reservations lined up. Gonzo, I'll get with you on those, by the way, so you can jump in there if you can. For Epcot, one for Epcot, one for Magic Kingdom, and one for Hollywood Studios. And I can't wait to get back to that.
Mhm.
Other than that, I love seeing everybody, and I love hanging out with this man right here and this man right here. It's always a ball. It's always fun. You know, I almost got in an accident trying to rush home just so I could be here tonight.
I think
That's
Chris
another
is
lie.
excited about that. Look at Chris'
Huh?
face. He's happy.
I know.
I could tell.
I'm just thinking myself, if they could hear how we naturally are. And I think that's one of the reasons why one of you stopped streaming our gameplay on Call of Duty was because we can't keep the Disney family voice when we're in there.
Yeah, that's totally different, guys. So make sure you subscribe to your Proud Owl. For me, tomorrow I'm gonna go. If it doesn't rain in SeaWorld, I'm gonna live stream the shows. A lot of people ask me to live stream the shows, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's not a live stream. Only when I'm in the shows, I'm gonna live stream the shows only. So a couple of live
Sea
streams
Lion.
tomorrow. Then on Saturday we have YouTubers United. We're gonna have Shelly Starwalker there with us, so we're gonna talk to her, get to know her channel, all that good stuff.
Nice.
Sunday, Breakfast with Pals. Monday, we're gonna have the comeback of the Rove and the Mickey Bunch for 70s and 80s, and then on Tuesday we go back to Taco Tuesday, Star Wars night. Now,
I might show up for that, by the way.
before we finish, there's gonna be live stream changes because my job is gonna require for live stream changes. What are the changes? Coming up soon, I will let you guys know. I gotta talk to everyone that does live stream with me and see what we can do, because obviously everybody has real life and has jobs to do and stuff like that. So, but I need to modify some live streams as well. But in the meantime, we are here. We're still gonna have fun. We're still gonna go to the parks. We're still gonna do our live stream. We're still gonna make friends
And pals.
Pals.
and breakfast
pals.
and moves and all that good stuff. Megan, one more time, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it so much.
Thank you guys. Great to meet you. Thanks for
Oh,
having me.
Chat,
been a
thanks so
pleasure
much for
meeting
being
you.
here. Appreciate it. Chris, Al, thanks so much for being here. Until next time.
We'll see you real soon.
See you
As
guys.
always.
See ya.